What if I told you that a major change to Social Security on April 14th could leave you without your hard-earned benefits? Or that thousands of seniors are being misled about what they need to do to protect their monthly checks? The confusion surrounding these changes has created the perfect storm for both unnecessary anxiety and dangerous scams targeting our most vulnerable citizens. Have you noticed how difficult it has become to get accurate information about your Social Security benefits? Wait times at local offices have stretched into weeks, while conflicting news reports have left you wondering what's really true? You're not the only one feeling frustrated. Even Warren Buffett recently highlighted the confusion in a CNBC interview, noting that when systems designed to support our seniors become unnecessarily complex, it's not just an inconvenience, it's a failure of our social contract. I know many of you have heard rumors about major changes to Social Security that could affect how you receive your benefits or interact with the Social Security Administration. Some of you may feel anxious or confused about what's really going on, especially when dates like March 31st and April 14th come up. I want you to take a deep breath. We're going to go through this together, step by step, in plain English. No government jargon, no unnecessary complexity, just the facts you need to know to protect your benefits and your peace of mind. Here's the important thing right off the bat. Despite what you may have heard, many of you won't need to do anything different. And for those who do need to take action, you'll have more time than originally announced to adjust. The Social Security Administration has listened to concerns and is making some important changes to its plans. Today, I'm going to walk you through exactly what's changing, who's affected, and most importantly, whether you personally need to take any steps. Let's clear up the confusion together, because you deserve to understand the changes to the system you've been paying into your entire working life. If you want to protect your Social Security benefits and feel secure about these changes, hit that subscribe button and notification bell now. Leave a comment with your biggest concerns about these Social Security changes, and I'll personally respond with guidance for your specific situation. Now let's break down exactly what's going on with these April 14th changes and what they mean for you. Number 1. What's actually changing? First, let's understand what prompted these changes. The Social Security Administration has been working to reduce fraud and protect benefits from scammers who try to redirect payments by pretending to be legitimate beneficiaries. That's actually a good thing. They're trying to protect your money. Originally, the SSA announced that starting March 31st, 2023, they would stop allowing people to verify their identity by phone when making certain changes to their accounts. Instead, everyone would need to use either an online verification system or visit a Social Security office in person. After substantial pushback from advocacy groups for seniors and people with disabilities, as well as from many members of Congress, the SSA made two important changes. First, they delayed the start date from March 31st to April 14th to give people more time to prepare. Second, and more importantly, they created exceptions for people who would be most burdened by these new requirements. This is crucial information that hasn't been clearly communicated. Here's the reality. If you're already receiving Social Security retirement benefits and don't need to make changes to your account, nothing changes for you. Your benefits will continue exactly as before. Even after April 14th, if you're applying for Medicare, Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, or Supplemental Security Income, SSI, you can still verify your identity over the phone. The SSA recognized that forcing these groups to use online verification or in-person visits could create serious hardships. The changes primarily affect three groups of people: those applying for retirement or survivor benefits for the first time, those needing to change their direct deposit information, like when you switch banks, those applying for benefits for spouses or children, called auxiliary benefits. These groups will need to verify their identity either online or in person, starting April 14th. The phone verification option will no longer be available for these specific situations. Number 2. Who needs to take action? Now, let's get personal. Do you need to do anything because of these changes? If you're already receiving your Social Security retirement benefits and don't plan to change your bank account information, you don't need to take any action. Your benefits will continue to arrive as they always have. If you receive Medicare, disability benefits through SSDI or supplemental security income and need to make changes to your account, you can still do so by phone even after April 14th. The new restrictions don't apply to you. However, if you fall into one of these categories, you'll want to prepare for the new verification requirements. First, if you're planning to apply for retirement or survivor benefits after April 14th, perhaps you're turning 62 or 66 this year and planning to start your benefits. Second, if you need to update your direct deposit information because you've switched banks or your account has closed. Third, if you're applying for benefits for a spouse or child based on someone else's work record. I want to share a story about my client Martha that might help bring this into focus. Martha is 76 and has been receiving Social Security for over a decade without issues. Recently, her bank was acquired by a larger institution and all customers needed to get new account numbers. She was worried she'd need to navigate the new verification system, but since she receives both Social Security and Medicare, she was able to make this change by phone. The representative confirmed that because she's a Medicare recipient, the phone option remains available to her even after April 14th. This is an important example of how the exceptions work in real life and why understanding your specific situation matters. Number 3. How to prepare if you're affected. If you do need to verify your identity under the new system after April 14th, let's talk about your options and how to prepare. Option 1 is online verification. The SSA has partnerships with 2 services, login.gov and ID.me. These are secure services that verify your identity digitally. You'll need an email address, a state-issued ID like a driver's license, and a smartphone or computer with a camera. I know that for many of you, the digital option might feel intimidating. That's completely understandable. Technology changes quickly, and these verification systems can sometimes be challenging, even for those of us who use computers regularly. If online verification isn't comfortable for you, option 2 is visiting your local Social Security office in person. You'll need to bring identification documents, like your driver's license or passport, and it's best to call ahead for an appointment. Now here's some practical advice if you need to use either option. If you decide to verify online, ask a trusted family member or friend to sit with you during the process. Sometimes, having another set of eyes and ears makes technology much less stressful. If you're planning to visit an office in person, I strongly recommend calling the SSA at 1-800-772-1213 to make an appointment first. The weeks following April 14th will likely be busy, and having a scheduled time will save you from potentially long waits. Also, consider creating a My Social Security account now, before you need to make any changes. This online account lets you view your benefit information and will make future interactions with the SSA smoother. You can set this up at ssa.gov, and again, don't hesitate to ask a trusted person to help you if needed. One more important note, be very cautious about emails or phone calls claiming to be from Social Security. The real SSA will never call you out of the blue, demanding personal information or threatening to suspend your benefits. If you get communications like this, they're almost certainly scams. Real Social Security emails always come from addresses ending in .gov. Not .com, .org, or any other ending. Number 4. What if you need help? I understand that navigating government systems can sometimes feel overwhelming, especially when changes are involved. Please know that there are resources available to help you. If you have a trusted family member or friend who can assist with technology or transportation to a Social Security office, now is a good time to have a conversation about potentially needing their help after April 14th. Many community senior centers offer assistance with government benefit questions. Your local area agency on aging can connect you with trusted helpers in your community who specialize in assisting older adults with benefits issues. The National Council on Aging operates a benefits checkup website and helpline that can provide guidance. Their number is 1-800-794-6559. If you're part of a faith community, many have ministries specifically designed to help older members with practical needs, like transportation to appointments or assistance with paperwork. And remember, despite these changes, the Social Security Administration's mission is still to serve you. Their national number, 1-800-772-1213, remains available to answer questions, even if some verification processes are changing. It's also worth noting that the SSA has stated they will make exceptions for people facing terminal illness or coming out of incarceration, as well as in certain emergency situations. If you face exceptional circumstances, be sure to explain your situation when you contact them. I hope you're feeling more confident and less anxious about what lies ahead. Remember, despite the confusion surrounding these verification changes, your benefits themselves are not in jeopardy. The system that you've paid into throughout your working life remains committed to providing the support you've earned. The key takeaway is to understand your specific situation. Many of you won't need to take any action at all. For those who do need to navigate these new verification requirements, you now have the information and strategies to do so with minimal stress. Most importantly, you understand the exceptions that might apply to your particular circumstances. I promised you at the beginning that I'd share a protective strategy developed by a former Social Security administrator. Here it is. Create your My Social Security account today, even if you don't think you need it right now. This simple step establishes your digital identity with the SSA on your terms before any urgent situation arises. It's like having a spare key made before you get locked out of your house. Preparation that prevents panic. The truth is, while these changes may seem burdensome, they're ultimately designed to protect your benefits from the growing threat of identity theft and fraud. Your financial security is worth this extra layer of protection, even if the implementation could have been more thoughtfully designed. For those helping older parents or loved ones with their benefits, please share this information with them. Clear, accurate knowledge is the best antidote to the anxiety and confusion these changes have created. You have the power to replace fear with understanding. If you found this explanation helpful, please take a moment to hit the like button to help more seniors find this information. Share this video with friends or family members who might be concerned about these changes. And if you'd like to stay informed about future Social Security updates and strategies to maximize your benefits, subscribe to our channel and tap the notification bell. In the comments below, let me know if you have questions about your specific situation. The community here is incredibly supportive, and I make a point of responding personally to help navigate these waters together. Thank you for your time today. Remember, you've earned these benefits through decades of hard work and contribution. You deserve clear information about any changes that affect them. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.